Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke. I'm still me, and in this episode, we're going to be doing lots of things. Again, the main thing we're going to be doing in this episode is handling the Trick House. Now, the Trick House is an interesting place. As you can see, we found a guy concealing himself beneath the desk. Behold, for I am the greatest living mystery of a man in all of Hoenn. They call me the Trick Master. Wahaha! Glad to meet you. You've come to my challenge, Trick House, haven't you? Yes, that's what words. Consider your challenge accepted. Basically, this guy gives us a little fun trick puzzle maze thingy to go through. Every time you come back to him. Now, not every time you come back to him. He has 8 different puzzles that are activated by what badges you have. We're gonna go ahead and skip these battles because honestly, these guys are much too weak for us. They're probably going to be in the teens, because you can actually get in here, the first time you walk by. You can do this with, you know, most of these. There's only one of these that you need to beat the game to even get to, which is the reason why I waited, because I want to do them all at once, which is probably silly of me. But, oh, I said we were going to skip through the battle, but I think she just had one Pokemon. That's fine. Oh well. We're probably going to be skipping a few of these, because if these work the way I remember them, 2, 4, and 6... 2, 4, and 6, was it? I don't remember. I planned it a while ago. Looked like they would be kind of dull, in comparison to the rest. Not that, you know, I'm the most exciting person in the world, but that's not the point. And also in the interest of time, because we have to go fight, Tate Liza I after this. And then we have to go capture our legendary Pokemon, which is a new one since, you know, we've captured all the Reggies, so we have to go find new legendary guys to capture. The way these trick puzzle things work is you have to find a scroll, and then you have to find the door. The scroll basically gives you the password to open the door. So once we fight this last, we'll be able to, you know, get to that door. And there we go. Now we've got her beaten. We can find the scroll. Now, once you find the scroll, it basically just memorizes the password for you. You don't have to remember about actually remembering the password. Hopefully this guy won't have a lot of Pokemon, because we have to get through them, because if I remember right, the door is just up ahead. Now, as you'll notice, I'm not going for the items in this place, which probably seems pretty silly, but, basically all of the items that you pick off of the floor here are mail. Mail's pretty useless to me because I don't have friends, and, we'll leave it at that. Trick Master is fabulous! So that's the password to get through the door. And here we have, the Trick Master in the back of his house behind his maze. Let's see what it has to say. Ah, you made it to me. You're sharp. It took me all night to plant all those trees. You're almost my equal in greatness by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places! And then he's going to give us a reward. So, yeah, we have, more puzzles and stuff to do. I went ahead and grabbed my notes while I was fighting. Okay, that first puzzle, you basically can get in there, no problem. Just give us rare candy. Well, we'll find out what the puzzles are, or not the puzzles, the prizes are for each one. I don't have to read those, I guess. For you know, interest you guys, you get to see them as we get them. I guess. To do the second puzzle, you need the Dynamo badge from Watson. The third one, you need the Heat badge from Flannery. Fourth one, you need the Balance badge from Norman. I almost skipped from 4 to 5, or from 4 to 6. The fifth puzzle, you need the Feather badge from Winona, or Winonia, whatever. Whatever her name is, I don't know. I really don't. The sixth puzzle, you need the Mind badge. The seventh puzzle, you need the Rain badge. And the eighth one, you need to beat the Elite Four. And those notes aren't needed anymore. So we're gonna go ahead and speed through the second one, because, well, I think this one's more or less the same as the other one. I think you might need Rock Smash. No, you need Rock Smash for the third one. Thank you notes that are now on the floor. So let's get through this puzzle. Let's get the prize from Trick Master. Sorry, you want to make sure that you talk to him, because if you don't, I think he just gives it to you the next time you talk to him, like in the front, like he'll basically, rather than disappear and like, you know, watch you from somewhere weird, he will basically just sit there and say, hey, I have your prize. And I think he does the same thing if your bag is full, because I remember coming in here once and not being able to get my item, and he did something like that. Not that it matters, because, we're going to walk out and walk back in. He's instantly set it up, despite taking all night. I guess he spent all those nights that we were slaving over a hot gem, getting badges and such. He set up all these traps. You know, just watch a little sparkle and you'll be able to find him. Near the end, he starts hiding in spots that you can't see on screen. Like those windows, I believe, is where he likes to hide for that. But that's not important, because we gotta get through this first. Now, you've probably noticed already, and I didn't mention it, but I grabbed Vinci because HM slaves. Wait, is that door open? Should be closed. Yeah, it's closed. Okay. It was a really bad time to start coughing and then having to fight a trainer because I wasn't able to say goodbye to you guys because I was left all on my own. I was scared, and it was a traumatic experience for all. So let's see. To get through here, we just gotta come from the top when blue's locked, or we unlock it from the highest we can get. And okay, I'll just go ahead and grab this since it's right there. It's mail. It's useless. Put it on your Pokemon. You type something in, then you trade it to your friend, and your friend's like, awesome, I got mail from you, despite, you know, for trading in this game, we had to sit, like, right next to each other, and you could have just said what you wanted to say, unless you wanted to, like, call him a butt poop. Which is the very insults that this country was founded on, mind you. This country at Pokemon, and, we're gonna have to go ahead and hit another button, but now we're locked over here. To be honest, we probably could have sped through this one as well. But, you know, if we speed through everything, then, life just becomes a cartoon, and, actually, we need to hit this one, don't we? No, I'm just being dumb. I don't know how buttons work. It's a serious character flaw on my part, really. Not understanding these darn, but, oh, I'm gonna have to fight this guy, aren't you? No, I can go around him. Oh, take that hiker fellow who's hanging out in this trick house for some reason. I don't know why you would hang out in the trick house other than coming here to get your prize. But none of you are able to get your prize because you can never beat it. So you stand there and do nothing but wait for people to come through, which is a bad strategy to say the least. And let's see what he's going to give us this time. A heart stone. If I'm right, I think this item increases the power of rock type moves if you hold it. The only Pokemon with a rock type move being Newton, and she's holding soft sand, which increases ground type moves. And she's actually going to use Earthquake as opposed to Rock Tomb, which, you know, rarely ever gets any use. I mean, if you have a Rock type Pokemon, then it's good. Not so much for us. So, let's go ahead and get done with the fourth puzzle. Trickmaster is cool! I'm guessing you guys already have noticed, but, you know, all the passwords are compliments, so you could probably just, you know, not go to the thing and just say, hey, like, hey, Trickmaster's, he's a suave dude. I like his haircut. And then he'll come out and slap you. And then Call Mockery will come out and be sad as well. But then everybody will have a good time, and Irish drinking songs will happen. And that would be fun for the entire family, including the dog. That's enough of that. Because, we have a fifth puzzle! Because, you know, Puzzlepalooza. And, we couldn't see it on screen, I don't think, so it's probably... I think he does one where he actually hides behind the scroll, but I actually he was probably on screen, and I just didn't notice it because I'm a derp. Yeah, I just didn't notice it because I was a derp, I guess. That's okay though, because we're beating his puzzle, so even if it takes us slightly longer than average to walk in and see the glowing eye behind something, that's fine. Oh, this is my favorite. You'll notice it's the Trickmaster, but they're not going to fight us. Instead, clickety clank, Mechadol 1I, or am I guess. If you answer quizzes correctly, then you will go to Mechadol 5, and then we can obtain the secret code. Mechadol 1 quiz. One of these Pokemon is not found on Route 110. Which one is it? 110. I actually don't know that. I'm gonna go with Talo. Oh, good. Seeing it out did work for once, even though that didn't have a C, an A, or a B. Although I assigned it to it because that's how brains work. Mechadol 1's quiz difficulty is set too low. Mechadol 2 quiz. Which of these Pokemon did Team Aqua use in Petalburg Forest? It was probably Poochyena, because at that point, you know, they didn't have their elemental dudes. And we'll go ahead and beat this guy because he's probably the last one out of them. Yeah, he's Doll 5, so he'll probably be the hardest. The Master's best and proudest achievement am I. So if we beat him, the rest will be easy. In the Slateport Pokemon Fan Club, how many Pokemon? Oh, these are my least favorite ones because you just kind of have to guess. Oh, and that was a good guess, a very good guess. So this is probably 3. Yeah. So oh, this is the one who wants to know money. There's always these guys in quizzes and RPGs. A Great Ball and a Potion. How much money are I don't know how much money we started off with, so I'm gonna say 60. Oh, disappointment error, and now he's yelling at us. And he kicks us out. And do we have to do them all again? I think you have to do them all again. Darn. Here's the jerk number 3, and I'm actually gonna read his thing this time since I missed it. Matters of money are my sole focus! Mechadol 3 quiz. Do 1 Repel, and Soda Pop costs more than 1 Super Potion. How much does a Repel cost? I'm gonna guess about 100, and a Soda Pop I think costs 150, and a Super, I'm gonna say they cost less. And we are right, hooray, because I think a Super Potion's like 500, and that sounds good to me. Turns out their questions are different every time, so I think they have like a kind of a cache of questions that they can ask. In the trainer's school, how many girl students? We never even went into the trainer's school. I'm gonna go ahead and say 2, because 2 seems like a nice number, and it was also a wrong number. So, Mechadol number 2 complains that Mechadol number 1, his difficulty is like set too low. I've had to redo this like 3 times now, and every time he said like, oh, what Pokemon was chasing Professor Birch at the beginning of the game? Which, you know, might be a decent question, because it could kind of fool you, because, in Ruby and Sapphire, it was a Poochyena chasing him instead of a Zigzagoon. But asking us the same question 3 times, were there more men than women? I think there were more men. And, good thing we were right, because it means we don't have to do that anymore. I kind of like that. It's a nice change, up from the other puzzles, having a fun little quiz, which, oh, I forgot to beat this guy. Uh-oh, hopefully we can actually make it through. How many oh god, there's a lot of them! I'm gonna go ahead and say 8. Oh, good! Okay, good. Because I did not want to have to do that again. I mean, I like the little quizzes, but, you know, doing it like 5 times in a row, I've had enough for quizzes for the day. They actually changed that, from in Ruby and Sapphire as well, because that used to be a question mark rather than 2 exclamation marks, which I kind of like, because then we could riddle me this Batman and then chase him down the street, and it'll be all silly and stuff, and it'll be fun for the whole family. I actually said fun for the whole family last time we were here. The cycle repeats itself. It really does. We probably should have done these as we were able to do them. It probably would have made for you know, better TV, but we don't care. We're not out for good TV. We're out for the worst possible TV we can find. Trickmaster is my life! Which is why we're spending a million hours doing these puzzles, because I love you, Trickmaster. Since I've said it every time we've gotten here, you're fun for the whole family. Now I really don't know how long we've spent since, so much of this is going to be sped up, which is a shame, because I'd love to keep episodes within a certain length. But I guess we're just gonna freeball it, I guess, as odd as that is, probably a good way to put it, I guess. I don't know if we're going to be skipping through anymore, because we've skipped through 3 now, and that seems like a decent skippy number. If it ends up looking long, I think we'll cut this episode into 2 parts. Not 2 episodes, but 2 parts, so, you know, people who don't like long thingies don't have to watch the whole thing at once. Because, I don't know about you guys, but whenever I start something, I like to watch it the whole way through, and, you know, having a little break point might be nice for, people who hate long things. They get bored of them, aka me, and this is gonna force us to fight these 2, aren't they? Yeah, it is going to fight. It's a jerk move, Trick Master. I hate you. Putting these people here. So the trainers have gotten a lot stronger. They're in the 40s, which is still no match for our team, especially since we've trained them up a bit. I don't know if I said it at the beginning of the episode, so I honestly don't remember the beginning of the episode. But I did a bit of grinding, brought everyone who was at below level 60 up to level 60, and I brought Mr. Franklin and Einstein up to level 63 because they're going to be the people who are going to be fighting for us in this next gem. And actually, I should you know, do this over so I'm on this side whenever we're doing this. And I'm gonna go ahead and throw her over here so we don't have to fight her, because I'd rather not fight people if I don't have to. And where is this silly thingy going to put us? It's going to put us here, which is, you know, nice to remember that we have to go through there to get to this. But it's not necessary now. Now this, well, that was a lot of nows. This thing's a lot easier, or not a lot easier than it used to be in Ruby and Sapphire, but a lot less time consuming, because in Ruby and Sapphire it was one of those puzzles where it just kind of pushes you around the room with the little arrows, like in Team Rocket's fortress base thingy, and Red and Blue, which was also the puzzle in the 7th gem in Ruby and Sapphire as well. But of course, you know, it got changed to the puzzle that we're currently in, which is a lot less time consuming, more user-friendly, all that fun jazz, and we're already kicking their ass, so we'll just continue to kick their ass. So we'll be able to do it in 2 moves. I don't know why I put Bombastus out in front. I just wanted to put him out in front. I'm glad I did, because Bombastus kicks ass. Bombastus! What did I even do there? Now, like I said earlier, Einstein and Mr. Franklin are going to be doing the fighting in this gym, because our 2 people who have moves that are super effective on Psychic types, Bombastus and Ride, are, you know, weak to Psychic, which, in hindsight, you know, bad idea, whatevs. Well, I guess in hindsight, oh, he's huggable. That's great. Let's go use the hug button on him. War games need a hug button. Everyone can learn from a boy and his blob, and we can hug, and everything will look delicious. Like, I mean, that game actually made me like go like, oh, jelly beans, this might be good, even though I knew I didn't like. Well, it's not that I don't like jelly beans. It's just they're not the candy of choice when I decide to eat candy. Because I don't always eat candy, but when I do, it's I don't even know what type of candy I eat anymore. I'm sorry. I'm a bad person. I actually think this is the last puzzle now I think about it. No, it's not. Wait, is it? What did we get for our? I don't even know what room puzzle thing we're in anymore. So we'll just you know, look around the room for Trick Master. Oh, I guess he stops doing the sparkly thing. Either that or my eyes just aren't working anymore. Because for some reason the screen's really bothering my eyes. I guess it's just because I've gotten used to looking at my TV again rather than my computer screen. I've also gotten used to my desktop computer, which is partially the reason that there's been delays on these episodes, because I've had a failure with my power supply, and I've had to get the fan inside of it fixed. Although I won't lie, it's also partially because Skyward Sword. I'll leave that at that. Skyward Sword's a fantastic game, it's beautiful, and I love every single bit about it. And yeah, we can leave that at that, because this is what we're doing right now. And actually, we'll go ahead and skip her, because no, we're already in the fight. Let's kick some. Okay, never mind. We're skipping her. Fuck you, Protect. So that's good. You know, Protect. God damn it, I hate Protect. Actually, was there something over there? Oh, that's where the scroll is. So let's go ahead and grab that. Can we grab that right now? And we can! That's always a good thing when you can get the scroll. Seeing as that's what we need. I've always liked the thing that makes you slide in here is that this is like really polished like hardwood floor. Cause that's what that looks like to me. Cause it's supposed to like mimic off the 8th gem, with the ice. And I guess we're getting the mail because I was for some reason attracted to it enough to grab it. And I don't want to fight you. Oh, do we have to fight? No, we don't have to fight you. Good. We are gonna have to fight that fellow up there though, from the looks of it. After I bumble around a little bit more with ice, not really ice puzzles, but I actually tried this way before, didn't I? No, the way I want to try is down here, so we just need to start from the bottom and work our way up, because that's a winning strategy, right? No, it's not. How do I get down there? I need to hit that thing from the front. To hit that thing from the front, I'd have to come... Ah, we do have to fight him. Fuck. These stupid trainers making us fight... Oh, wait, no. Oh, yeah. I was about to say, no, that isn't the right way, but we have to come down here and fight one more trainer. He's the last trainer here, so let's just go ahead and fight him the normal way. Not the transition way, where the transition beats him for us, because God bless that transition and all the work that it's done for us. And, yeah, that'll be good. And I'm gonna go ahead and guess, like, my recording time says I've been recording for 35 minutes. I don't know how much of that's actually gonna get into the episode, saying as, it's gonna be, like, super speed. So, I'm thinking maybe that part 1, part 2 idea might not be applicable here, and we'll go ahead and just use you against Starmie, because your Shockwave can take it out, even though it's level 40. Oh, Starmie actually looks pretty neat in this game. Starmie's a Pokemon I quite like. Very useful. And why am I yawning? Wait, did I eat dinner? I don't know anymore. I really have no clue. I should start keeping track of what meals I eat, because I seem to have a problem with that for some reason. I eat breakfast and lunch, no problem, but then dinner is one of those things that I'm too busy playing Skyward Sword to notice. That's how my life goes from now on. Now on. Forever. And for some reason these guys carry full restores because they're cool trainers, and they're like, hey, look how cool we are, we can afford stuff to use on our Pokemon because we love them. And then we just whip out Bombastus, and he's like, blah, 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 blah. And he spits poison all over them, and, it doesn't matter because it's terminal. And then we feel bad because, it's the difference between killing Pokemon and fainting Pokemon, which, these trainers should know. And have we had any... No, yeah, we've had normal trainers kill our Pokemon before, so yeah, shit's cash to do that. Shit's cool to do that. Well, there we go. I think that was the last puzzle, at least I'm assuming it is. Now, we do love the Trick Master. He's huggable, as we learned earlier. So we do love him. So this should be the last time. Ah, you've made it to me. You're sharp. It took me all night. It is polished floors. Oh my god. You're above me in greatness. Possibly. What should I do? My fountain of ideas for tricks has run dry. Perhaps it is time I toured this country on a quest to devise new tricks. I hate to admit defeat, but you have bested me. Still, you must have been reeled in by my charisma for you to visit me again and again. Yes, you must have. But that has nothing to do with my losing. In recognition of the friendship between you, the driven, and the genius that is myself, I demand that you take this keepsake. And I was gonna let's take the red or blue tent. You get red tent if you're playing Ruby, blue tent if you're playing Sapphire, and then Emerald, you get your choice of tent. And I'm gonna go ahead and go with blue, because I like blue more as a color than I do like red. Yeah, blue tent. The tent's basically a, the tent is a item for your baseball base. I'm not tired. I need dinner, apparently, because food is food, and it's good for you. Something that everyone needs to learn. Now, if you haven't realized by now that you need food, and I'm gonna go ahead and go get Ride out of the box, even though she's not gonna get used in the gym. Just so I don't forget to carry her, so we don't have to end off the episode with Vinci again. Jeez, Vinci, stealing everyone's cred. The terrible twosome themselves. If the rematches leading up to this final rematch are any tell as to how hard this battle is going to be, like I've been saying, I think this is going to be the most difficult battle out of all of the rematches, maybe even the hardest battle in the game. That might be a bit of an overstatement, but overstating things is fine, and I forgot to swap Einstein out in the front. That's great, because what I was hoping to do is just kind of, you know, have Einstein and Mr. Franklin bro it up for this final fight, but I guess not. Let's just see how this goes, and of course you're gonna use Protect, because you know, you're a gym leader rematch. Why else would you do anything different? Now, I guess Bombastus can hold his own, so it's not, you know, the end of the world. As long as he can handle a single Psychic, because then I can swap him out on the next turn. Okay, that's good. I can live with that. Oh, why did that scare me? I knew it was going to protect itself. It's perfectly fine. And we actually took out Claydol in the first turn. It's good. Because I don't think you want to keep it out, because I believe it knows Explosion. And Explosion's more or less a one-hit KO move. Well, you can survive Explosion. It's happened to me before where you survive it. But it's one of those things that's best not to you know, jinx. You just want to get Jinx cut out of the TV show because people think she's racist and have her skin change to purple. We're gonna go ahead and go for Slow King, which is actually interesting. The last time I fought them, they had a Slowpoke. This is the first time I've seen a Slow King. I actually really like Slow King. Slow King's a cool Pokemon. Although I like Slowbro, I just love the Slowpoke family. Actually, they're a very fun Pokemon as far as everything goes. So yeah. And, ooh, that actually did a lot more damage than I thought it would. We'll Giga Drain you, we'll Thunderbolt you, since that's working. Oh, and of course you're gonna use a full restore, because why would anything different ever happen? And the Hypno's also going to use Protect. Like, this is like how battles should go, just full restores and protects every turn. I'm hoping Einstein has enough HP to take another Psychic, because what I want to do is Giga Drain to heal him. Or, yeah, it's Giga Drain. Giga Drain's the final one, so we'll keep Giga Draining the Hypno, and then we'll Thunderbolt you, and that should work out. And no, Slow King's gonna protect himself. Just trading turns, protecting themselves, but that's okay, because Einstein can heal, because hopefully this Giga Drain will do some damage. No, it didn't in the end. But that's fine, because you know, this Hypno's probably their weakest link. As I've been kind of, you know, sectioning them off as weakest. And you still have Flash, and he'd make you go learn a real move. I completely forgot about that. I just noticed. Well, that's a darn shame. We'll go ahead and use I think we'll Giga Drain you, and then we'll Thunderbolt you, since would that work? No, because I'm gonna go ahead and just paralyze you. Fuck it. Oh, of course. That's what always has to happen. Well, at least both of our turns are getting wasted. So I guess I can live with that. That somehow consolidates me. Whatever. So we'll Thunder Wave you on the next turn unless something really bad comes out. And I want Mr. Franklin and Einstein to double team it. Although, I'm pretty sure like will send out Lunatone. Oh yeah, here comes Lunatone, our big fucking moon rock thing. 65. That's actually pretty strong. Purdy. It's a purdy rock. I can say that it's purdy. Because, you know, being pretty is overrated. Go ahead and use Thunder. Oh no, good thing that failed, because if it did, I might have just bashed my head into my computer. And that would be really bad, because this laptop has to last me until my power supply gets back. And even then, I don't want to bash my head. And oh my god, Einstein, you were the best. Thank you for reaffirming that, because, I mean, you're the best, so we just need to remember sometimes that, Ludicolo's the actual god of Pokemon. Arceus, whatever you want to call it, he can go fuck himself. He's not Einstein. And, oh, that actually worked. That turn worked out very well. So I'm gonna go ahead and double team the Zatu because, fuck it. Oh yeah, it's just gonna call mine up. Which, you know, would be bad in the long run because it's probably just gonna spam it till it's invincible. And then we'd have to bring out a physical attacker, which would be kind of bad, but hopefully we can take it out in, you know, a few more shots. And hopefully that Hypno will just, you know, not be able to move because of paralysis. And oh, 2 shots. That's much better than what I was. Much better than what I was hoping for. So good. Down to 2 Pokemon, and maybe we will take out the Soul Rock with a Giga Drain. If well, no, we got a critical hit before. That's why that happened. Yeah. And then we'll actually no, we're gonna have them do double surf because, you know, surf and Pokemon stay together if you're surfing with your family. And that's not going to do much to Hypno, but it's going to kill Solrock, which is good, because, wow, I thought we'd have a lot more trouble with these guys, to be honest. Like, I was really, really worried This fight went exceedingly well. I think it's probably that critical hit we got on Lunatone. That's probably what made this go as well as it did. I don't know, but it went well, and that's all we need to know. And it used Sunny Day at some point. When did that happen? Which means it's going to use Solar Beam, which I think was actually a strategy it used before. Not that it matters, because it's going to go out this turn. No, it's not, because it has a full restore, of course. I love how they're full restoring Solrock, because they know Solrock's their more useful Pokemon, even though Hypno's, you know, both paralyzed and dying. And didn't we get a critical hit? Man, we were just like racking up these critical hits on them. This is really good. And oh, that's why I think water moves do less during Sunny Day. I'm not sure if that's true. I know fire does less during Rain Dance. So I'm just going to apply the same. Although, that being said, I'm going to keep spamming Surf. Why? Just because, to be honest. You're using another... Oh, no, you're using it on Hypno this time. Wow, you guys are actually, you know... I guess not making a smart move, but, you know, caring for your Pokemon like you would assume some... And another critical hit! Wow! We're really doing well with these critical hits! Like, I guess like, the great Ludicolo in the sky was like, oh, hey, I know you're gonna have trouble. Have some critical hits. They're on the house. And then, wow, yeah, that went well. So as long as this Hypno doesn't do something fucking stupid, we got this fight in the bag. Wow. I'm going to thank the great Ludicolo in the sky, though. That was not talent. That was the great Ludicolo in the sky. And, of course, just one more reminder why I hate you, Hypno. Well, I don't hate Hypno as a Pokemon, just this specific Pokemon. I think Hypno's a pretty neat Pokemon, although I like Drowsy's design better. Because, come on, an elephant knows... Come on. Come on. That's all I have to say on that issue. Because I'm hoping this will take him out this turn. Come on, Thunderbolt, do your magic with your stab and your rat-a-tat-tat, your blat Electro Thunderbolt thing. Come on, you can do it. And no, one more turn. But that's fine. I will gladly accept one more turn. Because that fight was beautiful. So yeah, that fight was probably the best way it could have ever gone ever. So now we can walk out and never think about these two again. That fight went so well. I'm so happy. I almost forgot that we needed to go get our legendary and ended the episode. So I'm gonna go head on over where we need to be to find the legendary. Rhymes. So with all three Reggies defeated, we're going to need to start finding new legendaries since we're done with them in their anticlimactic level 40 selves. So we're actually going to be going after Groudon and Kyogre. We'll be going after Groudon in this episode. If you remember, whenever the whole Rayquaza thing happened, Groudon and Kyogre flew. Yeah, they flew off from the battlefield to go slumber again. And by that, I mean they briskly walked away because neither of them have the ability to fly, and if they do fly, it's ridiculous. He said Route 118, I think. Basically, what happens is anytime after the Elite Four, crazy weather things will start happening in places. On land routes, droughts will happen, and on water routes, rain will happen, and then, you know, Groudon, Kyogre come there, and shit's Casio. So we're gonna go after Groudon because there is a drought thingy going on right now, and also I'm really glad that Groudon's the one that we're able to get right now because for OCD reasons we're saving Kyogre. I wanted to save Kyogre for the next episode, so it's a good thing that we can take care of Groudon right now. Basically, what ends up happening is, as you can see, you know, there's a drought going on, but a cave is going to open up somewhere on the route, and there it is. We don't have anyone to nose cut, so we'll just briskly walk through, and we're gonna go ahead and bump into a Pokemon on a route that we never caught a Pokemon for. But I think we saw a Manectric here, and then I was like, nah, I don't feel like catching it, and then it didn't even matter because I changed my mind, and then we killed it. But that does not matter because we're going after a Groudon. Now, I'll talk more about Groudon when we see him, because, you know, we're going to see him, because he should be in this cave, because this is the Terra Cave, and, oh, never mind, this is caves for people named Terra, not Groudons.
The real battle to kill legendaries starts now. Groudon, the continent Pokemon, is a ground-type Pokemon, not a fire-type, which always surprised me as a kid. He's just a ground-type, no fire. And he's level 70, 10 levels above us. I would be very, very careful against this thing. Make sure, if you're doing a Nuzlocke like I am, that you have a Pokemon that can avoid ground-type attacks, because not only is it, you know, powerful as shit, I'm actually going to try Dragon Ball on it. I think it might be able to know Fissure, because I know Kyogre learns Sheer Cold. Oh, thank God. I know Kyogre learns Sheer Cold eventually, around his higher levels. So it's safe to assume that, you know, he would learn Fissure, and it was a good thing I did, because, well, his first move was fucking Fissure. Hopefully he'll just keep spamming Fissure, because that'd be really good for us, because this thing hits hard. So as long as it just, you know, keeps trying to shake the ground, everything will be fine. It's going to sleep. Okay, legendary battle. This is what's happening. It's going to sleep, and then it's going to try and kill us in one hit with a move that will never hit us, because, you know, Newton has Levitate, so ground type attacks won't work. And even if they did, Newton would be like, Pshaw, I'm a ground type too, yo. But then, you know, critical hit. Good job. Good job. So we're gonna have to be extra careful against Groudon and Kyogre, because they are level 70, which is, you know, of course, stronger than what we are right now. But maybe we'll be able to take him out with in this next turn, because based on how much damage we've been doing, one more hit should do it. So as long as he doesn't wake up and then go first, but for some reason, and then use rest again, we should be fine. Like I had said before, I suggest you use your Master Ball on, oh darn, it's gonna use rest, isn't it? Oh no, it's gonna use Solar Beam, which is actually very, very scary, although that'll hit Newton for neutral because of Newton's Dragon, but you can survive it. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure, actually, that Groudon has higher attack than special attack. I'll look that up while editing, so you'll see a little comment thing, and then I'll wait for my comment. Hi, comment, because we just get Groudon's ass! That was pretty excellent, I have to say. I was really worried that it would know Fissure, so it was a good thing that Newton was in front. Otherwise that could have gone badly. So, yeah, on the next episode, we're going to be taking care of, you know, of course, the last gym leader. We're going to go search out for Kyogre, and for our little doodly daddly of that episode, we're going to do contest stuff. So that'll be fun. See you guys next time.